Hi, my name is Roshan Kumar. Today agenda is a filter and slicers. So I'm going to discuss about the filter and slicers. So basically why we use for filter and in Power BI dashboard and why we use for the slicers. And we'll see the practical also. Filter, there are filter used to the apply. Some users want to view the report page level, visual level or report level. So basically they use the managed by the report and designer by the control and data present to the user. The essentially the refine the data to the backends. Suppose I want region wise sales, or I want east, west, north, south. There we have four region. So I need a east region, how many total sale. So that's why the filter required for things inside on the dashboard. So filter basically uh, mainly the three types: visual level, you can see that the visual level filter, or page level filter, and report level filter. So these three are the visual in Power BI. So basically we can say that the apply only the visual specific apply only the visuals. Basically once we going to apply on the some single report you want to visual, and the filter when we applied for the filter on the single page, single sheets or charts. So we can apply the visual level. Okay, so page level, inside one page multiple reports, multiple charts. Suppose donut chart, bar chart, stack bar chart, Sankey chart. So basically we can do the page level filter. Report level filter, all of the page, whatever how many, suppose a multiple page inside one project. Suppose multiple page, it means suppose page 1, page 2, suppose the page 1 is a landing page. Once I change the landing page, the sales analysis for the region wise. So you can see that the another page also will change. We can see the practically step by step. Let's go for the Power BI. These are my visual. So visuals, basically visuals in Power BI. So the first is visual on filter on a visual part. So once you click on the any charts, this is the this is the funnel chart, on this is the pie charts. And you can see that the funnel charts, the visuals, the filter on a visual part, first one. Second one, filter on page. Third one, filter all the page. By default, once you go and the new sheet, I'm going to create same visual charts. Just read this. I'm going to create pie charts, categories, just categories, drag on the legend part. Okay, I need a sales, drag into the value part. See, this is my categories wise sum of sales. Okay, so I need one more, I need a funnel charts. These are my funnel charts. Or I need subcategories wise. This is my subcategories on here. Just drag sales into the value part. You can see though, this is my funnel chart. Once I'm going to filter on a visual, what we'll do, filter on a single charts. Once I'm going to connect, let's see that, go to the visual part, and once I'm going to select, so another chart will not affected. only only the only the funnel chart will affected. Okay, so you can see that another chart will not affect it. So this chart visual on a filter, whatever you want to show the visuals, so only that charts will display. We'll see the another filter on a page part. Suppose we have a three charts. Okay, in single page, this one, the page one, filter on a page, three charts. Okay, so once I'm going to select any one, this is the filter on page. Okay, once I'm going to select any one, you can see that the all three chart will affected. Okay, so these are the charts will affected on the filter on page. How many charts? Like three charts will there, three charts. Once you select on the filter charts, you will be affected by the filter on page. Third one, filter all pages. These are the filter all page. I have profit by categories or sum of sales by categories by sales or profit by categories. So I have a pie charts, and this is the clusters bar chart. So once you click here, I'm going to create pie chart. Again, I'm going to filter on a page, all page. So let's see that what the filter all page. Once I am select over here, once I am filter data on the filter self, so all the page, suppose filter on a visual, filter on a page, all this page will be affected, including current page. So this is my current page. I'm going to create suppose sales, drag into the value, or categories, drag into the legend. Okay, now these are my cluster bar chart, and categories drag into the y-axis, or sales drag into the x-axis. So okay, now I'm going to use filter all the pages. Okay, so just click drop down. Here will be the filter side, three options. All of the three, like here is also the same. You will get the threes: advanced filter, basic filter, top end filter. Okay, so we'll discuss later. Right now I'm interested on filter on all pages. So filter on all pages, it means like here, if I am select furnitures. Okay, so you can see that the only two technology and office suppliers selected. Okay, this current page. Okay, if I am going to select another page, here is also, you can see by default the categories and categories technology and office supplies. If you click another page also, you can see that here is also two, here is also two. Filter on a visual part, you can see that here is also two part. So why? Because the filter all page, you can see that filter report level filter, like apply to all pages in the report. So these are the meaning of the filter. So basically I'm talking about the filter. So filter basically three types: visual level, page level, or report level. Once come up with a slicer. So what is the slicers and why we use for the slicers? And in a single report, one or more slices can be used? No, we can't use one more slices. Why? Because the performance issues. So we can do with the only we can go with the single slices. We can say like single slices in project. Why? Because the performance is very high, if I'm using the one more or two more or three more slicers, the performance will affected. So what is slicer? Slicer is basically used to visual filter tools that allow to users filter data and report immediate interactively, and slicers make easy to the viewer. So it's slicers, we can say like a dynamic. We can use the filter the data, we can interactively report interactively, or the dynamic, and updates and visualizations on the reports the page based on the selected filter. So advantage, so it's improved that the exploration slices make a report more interactive and customizations, or allowing the users and a specific data of subject. Basically we have to use, you can see that the easy to use, and the slicers require the minimum setup, and making the accessible for technical or non-technical user. Okay, so enhancing the reports, basically we can use the trailers reports and the specific needs and quickly answer and the questions without the creating additional filter. Come up with the visual part for the slicer. Yes, basically these are the slicers which is created by yes. So the region wise, you can see that the slicers top 10 customer name by sales. So here is the customer name. So I want to see that the central region top 10, who is my top 10 customer, or the east regions, you can see that the top 10 customers over here. Basically, so you can see that top 10 east regions, top 10 south regions, top 10 west regions. So how can you create? Let's see region wise sales top 10 customers based on the slicers. So now this is my visuals. I have created the header one for these visuals. This is color part, like if you go and just format part, come to here, insert and shape. So I have selected this one, and background like format like this color. Okay, so now I'm going to create a slicer first. So once you come up with the visualization part, you can see that this is my slicers. Once you click the slicers, first agenda is region wise sales. Go to the data and search region. Just regions drag into the value, drag into the field. So here will, you can see that the checkbox, multiple checkbox, single selections checkbox over here. Okay, once you go to the visual part and go to the slicer setting, here the options, you will see that the vertical list tiled drop down. So let's see vertical. So this one is vertical. Once you click on the tiled, so you can see that the tiled over here. Once you click on the drop down, so the drop down including the all options, you can check the south, west, all of this. If you don't want, the by default with the all options with the drop down. So I'm interested in tile. Let's say format part, go to the value, just increase a little bit size. Yes, click the bold and just drag into the a little bit size decrease left side and right side also. Yes, now my slicers are done with the tailed. Okay, now I'm going to just select clustered column chart. this is my cluster column chart. I am going to apply visual on a filter over here. So right now, see that this is the visual on filter I'm going to apply. Why? Because I want to see on the one single page and single view, I want to see that the east, central, west, south, how much total sale. Okay. So now I'm going to create the customer wise top 5 sales. Okay. This is my customer name. So the drag into the customer name. Okay. And sales into the y-axis. Sorry, just remove this one. Sales into the y-axis and customer name into the x-axis. So these are my customer, these are my all customer, these are my all customers which is belong to the my central, east, south, west. Now I'm going to filter on a visual supply. Why? Because I need a top 10 customers, central, east, south, west, who is the best purchaser. So I'm going to just click over here, and here is the options on the filter. Click on the filter visuals or filter types. You can see that advanced filter, if you want containing like you have the multiple conditions, you can put the start with characters numbers, start with number, and some others like advanced filter. Basic filters means what? If you want the multiples by manually, you can select over here. So these are the basic filters. I want dynamic top 10, top 10, so I have to select top n. There was the I have there was the mentions, so item, top and bottom. So I'm interested in bottom, I'm interested in top. So once you click the 10, it means top 10 customers will be there. So once you click over here, the value, so the value part will required for the sales. Just sales, drag into the value and click apply. You can see that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So these are the total 10 customers. once i'm going to Once I'm going to click on the central, you can see that the central regions. Once you click on the east, so the east regions will there. Once you click the south, so south region top 10 customers. Once you click for the west, so the west regions of sales. Now I want to see the data format. So this is the format part. Value, data level. Yes, I need to show the data level, so data level will on. And values, data level, I need to increase the size and click bold. So this is my data, which is top 10 customer, or you can see that the central, east, south and west. So these are the slicer setting. So you can see that the dynamic and the interactive with the visuals. Thank you so much.